Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the installment of Scott's Selections here for Monday, June 7th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. Really not much to recap. Ended up giving out a look-ahead tennis play in a match between Berrettini and Federer. And unfortunately, it was a huge waste of time because Federer ended up withdrawing from the event about 8 hours later. So if you ended up watching the video and you ended up placing a bet on it, well, you got a refund. So it could be worse, but we'll look for a winner here on Monday. And for the play of the day, we're going to be looking at a baseball matchup taking place between the Angels and the Royals, taking place at around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And since it's baseball, I'm sure you know which direction I'm going. I'm going to be looking at a team total, and the play that is going to be on the Royals team total over 3.5 at -125 in BetMGM. The time recording of 12:50 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the Royals team total over in the spot. First of all, you look at Kansas City, this team offensively has actually been surprisingly decent. Kansas City is averaging 4.5 runs per game, which ranks 14th in the league. Plus, Kansas City have been hitting the ball extremely well lately, as the Royals have scored at least 4 runs in 8 of their last 9 games. They've been really dialed in. I know they struggled yesterday a bit, but before yesterday's game, they had 8 in a row, scoring at least 4, and I do think facing off against the Angels should be a good recipe to get back on track. Now, you look at the Angels, we know this team is terrible, despite having Trout, who I know is injured, and Ohtani, who is the favorite to win the MVP. But the main reason why this team is struggling is because of the fact this team can't pitch. Shocker, same reason why this team struggles every year. But the Angels are allowing 5.27 runs per home game, which is tied for the 4th most in the league. So this team really doesn't shut anybody down, especially at Angel Stadium. And I do think you'll see Kansas City take advantage of this pretty hitters-friendly ballpark into this night game. Now, looking at the Angels, you got to talk about the starting pitcher if you're going to be looking at a team total, and it's going to be Dylan Bundy. Now, Bundy was pretty good last year, and unfortunately for him, that has not carried over into this year. Because if you look at his numbers, 0-6 record, 6.49 ERA, 1.32 WHIP. To make matters worse, 7.94 ERA at home. So he is terrible in Angel Stadium, and he's just bad overall, and I do think he should struggle once again. Seems to be victimized a little bit by the home run ball, and Kansas City does have a decent amount of mashers on the team who should be able to take him deep, and I do think that even if Bundy does pitch well, he shouldn't go that long, which is a serious concern, because Los Angeles also has a terrible bullpen. The Angels have a 4.92 bullpen ERA, which is the 4th highest in the league. So Bundy ends up pitching decently. Let's say he ends up going about, 6 or so. You still have a decent shot to blow up this Angels bullpen, and I think that should definitely pay dividends if you kind of need the extra runs late into the game. Plus, Kansas City's also going to be being the benefactor of some wind. The wind is supposed to be blowing out to left center at about 10 miles an hour, which should also lead to a couple more home runs on some fly balls. But for me, I find this line extremely just peculiar. This line should probably be a lot higher, just based on how Bundy has pitched this season. And I do think that the Royals, who have been hitting the ball well lately, should score at least 4 runs in this road contest. The play that I once again here for Monday, June 7th, is going to be on the Kansas City Royals team total over 3.5 runs at -125 BetMGM. Bye, everyone.